everybody, and welcome to Yoga with Alexis. So everybody, let's get ready for our yoga session by turning the lights down low if possible, if that's okay, and we're going to lay our yoga mats out, and we're just going to begin to move more mindfully and get move a little bit more quietly as well, and perhaps speak a little bit more quietly, be very mindful of pupils and the atmosphere, so we're creating a calming atmosphere for each other. Okay, so preparing ourselves for a really lovely yoga session today. So preparing ourselves, getting all nice and comfortable. Perhaps we can all come down to the ground if that's possible. So if we're able to all come down to the ground, sit on a yoga mat, that would be great. Understandably, not everyone might be able to do that, so that's okay. But wherever we are, we're getting into a comfortable seat, comfortable seated position, sitting down, getting ready. And this session is just for the staff and the pupils together, so hopefully everyone can benefit from it, hopefully everyone will feel better from doing these practices with me. And we're going to start, everyone, by placing our hands on our heart. So we're going to place our hands, this is where our heart is, yeah? This is where our heart is, we're going to place our hands on our heart. And we're going to breathe deeply together. So I'm inviting everyone to do these practices as much as possible. Feel the breath in your body. Deepening your breathing, everyone. Feeling that movement. Lovely jubbly. Okay. So continue to deepen your breath, everyone. This is for all people to breathe deeply, in and out through the nose if possible. And then we're going to give ourselves a great big hug. Can we give ourselves a big hug, everybody? And if someone needs a little bit of help with that, that's okay. Just help people to place their arms around each other. Giving ourselves a hug. Notice what this feels like now. Giving yourself a bit of a squeeze maybe. You can rub your arms, feel nice and cozy and warm. We can give ourselves a pat. So do whatever you want. Do whatever you would like to do, as long as it's with the intention of care and love and kindness. You can't go far wrong. Enjoying these sensations today. And then, my friends, we're all going to chant Om together. So, we're going to chant Om, and what happens, adults, when we chant Om, is that it vibrates all the way up the midline of the body. And it reverberates in the energy centers up the body, and this helps to calm the nervous system. So when we calm the nervous system, what happens then? The body, the energies, the vibrations in the body become more still and more smooth. and then the mind begins to quieten as well. And this just seems to detox the whole of the body and the mind, and then we are just so much more able and willing to give as a result. So this is why we chant Om. So the invitation is for all of us who are up for chanting Om with me, taking a deep breath. Amazing job, everybody. Let's go again. One more Om here. And you can place your hands in this prayer position if you wish, or you can place your hands on your body. You can continue with a self-hug, and I'm going to invite us to do some Brahmari humming, because I do remember at least one special person in your class who really seemed to benefit from that. So the humming vibrates the brain and the head and stimulates the brain activity, and it gives us sensory feedback. So people who are sensory defensive or sensory sensitive really seem to benefit from this, because it gives them a vibration that they otherwise wouldn't be getting. So people in hypo or hyper arousal states, this really seems to balance it out a little bit. So that's why we practice Brahmari humming. So I'm going to hum for a bit, and please continue for the duration of this video and this practice. Use your intuition, and the more we practice this video together, the more that you watch this and play it over, hopefully you'll get more of a sense of what you respond well to, what everyone else responds well to, what the pupils respond well to as well. So if you want to go into massage and movements and things like that, please go ahead. There's nothing stopping you, as long as you use your awareness, act with your heart. Yes? Okay, so I'm going to hum for a little bit. Okay, and we can listen to the hum or we can join in, so please go ahead and just feel free to join in, engage, and take this practice into your own hands. let's chant Hari Om together. So I've seen people enjoy this in your class, so we're going to give it a go. So everybody, when we chant and clap, we clap our knees for Hari and we clap our hands for Om. Alternatively, if people are enjoying massage, you can chant Hari Om with each squeeze. So you can chant Hari Om, Hari Om. Okay? So let's go nice and slow. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari, Hari, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari, Hari, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari, Hari, Hari Om, Om, Hari, Hari Om, Hari, Hari, Hari Om, Om, Hari, Hari Om, Hari, Hari, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari, Hari Om. And now massage if we haven't started already. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari, Hari, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari, Hari, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari, Hari, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari, Hari Om, Hari, Hari Om. So keep on going with your chanting if you wish, and keep on going with massage, particularly foot and hand massage. Really, really good for you and really good for everyone, really. So foot massage. Perhaps we can stay here for a moment, just pressing into the feet and seeing if people enjoy that. If they don't, go somewhere else, that's okay. So some people really, really like head massage, neck and shoulder massage. And this is all part of our yoga therapy, yeah? This is like yoga therapy, really. We are using our practice, our calm, our ability to communicate. And if people want to express themselves in their own way, as long as it, can stay in the calm atmosphere, then I say, why not? We can give ourselves a hand massage. It's really getting a sense of what the body needs and what the body wants today. And then for the final part of this, before we go into relaxation, we are going to do some movement together. So please, please, please feel free, don't feel pressured to get anything, exactly how it's supposed to look. It's more about how it's supposed to feel. So whatever works for you, for the child or children whom you're working with, go ahead. So obviously I'm unable to be with you all in person, so there's freedom here to find what feels right for everyone. So I'm going to lead us through a sequence of movements, but some of those might not work for everyone, and that's just the nature of how this is. But the invitation is to be feeling free to, follow some movements, maybe not some others. Repeat the movements that do work. Repeat them as many times as you want. If you just want to work on the arms and the hands, then that's absolutely fine. So there's no real right or wrong, as long as we're, using our intuition, using our heart to connect and to communicate, and to listen as well, and to receive. So that's what this is all about. So I'm going to lead some movements, and I'm going to do the majority of it in silence. I might guide us through a little bit, so please follow as much as you want. And also, if you feel like a child really benefited from chanting, then go ahead and chant. Lose your inhibitions. I say go for it. So if you want to chant, if that feels right for you, then please go ahead. If other people are chanting but you don't want to, that's absolutely fine. Just work in silence, okay? So hopefully that's enough explanation and we'll just see how we go. So as you continue to watch this video over the next few weeks, you'll get a sense of what works and maybe what doesn't. And if you can work with the same child, that might be a good idea as well, because then you'll really build up that energetic communication with them. So here we go. We're going to do some movements for a little while. And another invitation is to use your breath to move, and use your breath. When we breathe consciously and deeply, people pick up on that, and it helps. It often more than not helps prompt a child to regulate their own breathing patterns. That's why it's so effective when we breathe deeply in front of them, with them. So with each and every movement, see if you can deepen your breath and deepen your experience of your breath. Try a forward fold if people enjoy that, if they want to, all depending on the body, and what the body's current limitations are and abilities. So in a forward fold, hinge from the hips, keep the heart space reaching forwards. Allow the knees to bend if necessary, but bending up, not out. Relaxing the shoulders if we're in cobra, breathing into the lower back, relaxing as much and as deeply as possible. If you want to support a child in this posture, reach your hands gently underneath the armpits to lift the body, the upper body up. Making every movement with kindness. Try bow pose if you want. Taking one foot and then the other. You can try this out with some people. It helps to ease digestion. It's really good for the abdominal muscles. So you can hold their feet and hands together and seeing if we can lift up a little bit. We want to help the child to go into child's pose, or alternatively they can hug themselves again and then fold into the feet. So you can do this from a seated position, just folding forwards whilst hugging the arms around the upper body. Relaxing the shoulders with each and every exhale. We can come up onto our heels if we want. Another really good posture for digestion. And then we can come to some lying down on our back postures. So these are supine positions. So we can try Yoga Nidrasana together. It's quite a mouthful, I know. But we'll do a few before that. So we'll see if we can stretch the arms and the fingers and the toes out long. And bring the right knee into the chest first. If we are engaging in this posture, always start with the right first to help ease the digestive system. And then the left leg in. So feel free to try any of these postures out. Always come back to your breath and find what serves your body and the body of the child or the children that you're working with. Always listen to the present moment and what's inside of it. if you brought one knee into the chest and then the other, stretch out long again. And bring both knees into the chest simultaneously. Hook the shins, not the knees, so that the lower back can stay planted on the ground. And perhaps we can make circles with the legs, the knees, massaging the lower and the middle of the back against the ground. Really, really nice if we're having any tension in our backs. And then we can drop the legs down to one side, the knees, keeping the knees tucked into the chest, towards the chest as much as possible, as we drop the knees down to one side and we fix our gaze on the other side of the body for a spinal twist. Be very aware if anyone has spinal rods or anything that can prevent them from getting into this posture. Do avoid it if there's any needs that come first. Obviously this exercise is designed to help the body. It's not supposed to force it to do anything it doesn't want to do. So listen to the body. Always listen to the body. Breathing deeply in this twist and then coming back up. And sending the knees down the other side and then looking on the other direction. Breathing deeply, relaxing completely. And then bring the knees in the chest again. Breathe in, breathe out, and then breathe in again. Stretch the legs out long. I know you can support people if they want to do this. This is an extra posture. The soles of the feet come together. The hands go in between the legs, clasp around the outside of the feet, and we send the feet back and the head up. For Yoga Nidrasana. So support the neck and the head from behind of the child, and with your other hand support the hands and the feet. Stay together. And then slowly bring the feet down and the soles of the feet. In fact, let's give ourselves another circular motion with the legs to massage that lower back if it's worked quite hard. And then the other way before dropping the soles of the feet to the floor. And for our final posture before relaxing into Shavasana, place the feet directly beneath the knees, walking them a little bit closer perhaps, and then support the child from their feet, not from their head, and you can place your hands on the hips, the backside and the lower back, to support them to rise up a little bit, not lifting for them, but guiding that lift with them. And either stay lifted for 3 breaths or come up and down with each inhale and exhale for a break in between. And on the third and final exhale, dropping down, letting go, relaxing and releasing the mid and lower back down. Send the legs out long, flip the palms up towards the ceiling. And my friends, it is now time to relax even deeper. So get ready now for Yoga Nidra. Okay everybody, so it's time for relaxation now. We are all going to relax very, very deeply. Allow the body to feel calm and rested and really, really refreshed by the end of this relaxation. So everybody make sure that the room is nice and calm and peaceful. We can perhaps turn all of the lights off, or most of them, if that helps. I recommend removing as many lights as possible and as many sounds as possible as well. So we're going to practice this relaxation together in almost complete silence if possible, although I will be talking to you and playing music. I invite you now to practice silence among yourselves so that we can go really nicely and deeply into this relaxation together. So everybody get really nice and comfortable and snug with whatever you need to help you get there in that really peaceful and comfortable state and place. And we will venture into our Yoga Nidra, or deep relaxation, together. And for the first half of this relaxation, I'm going to guide you through relaxing different areas of the body. And as I name areas of the body, you're very welcome to practice massage on yourselves, on the pupils, on each other, to allow yourselves to really rest the body and the mind as deeply as possible. And the second half, we will hear the sweet sounds of a tongue drum and perhaps a mantra to finish. And to begin with, I'm going to invite us, as we embark on this journey together, I invite us to chant Om 3 times, with the emphasis on the humming. The humming is known as Brahmari, which is the name of a bee in India. And when we hum, the brain vibrates, and the whole of the head vibrates with it, and this opens up new neural pathways for ourselves and other people. The frequency of the humming creates sensory feedback for people who have sensory defensiveness and profound multiple learning difficulties. So together we will chant and we will hum together to see if we can calm and soothe each other's nervous system. So breathing in with me. relax the body down. And notice your child, the people whom you're with, and notice yourself as I name different areas. Certain areas are pleasant for people, some areas not so pleasant. So don't feel obliged to massage all the areas I mention. Feel free to stick with a particular area. You know your child, the child whom you're working with, much more intuitively and intimately than I do. So follow your intuition and we shall embark on body awareness together. And I invite us to bring our awareness to the head first. Being aware of the head, your own head, the back of the head, the top of the head, and the sides of the head, and the forehead. Relaxing the whole of the head, and relaxing the forehead some more, and travelling down with your awareness to your face, starting with the eyebrow center. You can comfort your eyebrow center by placing your index fingers or your thumbs on the eyebrow center and rub the thumbs or fingers out towards the temples above the eyebrows, moving away from each other and moving away from the eyebrow center. You can also try this on someone else if you wish. Gentle massage for the third eye, the pineal gland, and the eyebrows on the forehead. And relaxing the muscles around the eyes and the cheeks, the mouth, the chin, and the jawline. The jawline often carries tension, so pay extra awareness here. See if we can relax the entirety of the jaw. And travel down the neck now. Be aware of your neck, the front of the neck and the throat, the sides of the neck, and the back of the neck. And caressing the curvature of your shoulders with your awareness. Running your awareness down and around the curves of your shoulders. And with each and every exhale, will become more soft and smooth and drop down away from the ears. And follow the shoulders down to the arms, resting by the sides of your body. Resting the upper arms, the elbows softly bent in the center of your arms, the forearms, the wrists, the hands, the palms of the hands, the back of the hands, and each and every fingertip. And relaxing the chest and the shoulder blades on either side of the body. Notice the breath moving in and out, expanding and contracting, massaging the chest and the heart space within. And relaxing the belly and the abdomen, the navel region, and the mid-back and the lower back, the sacrum, and the back side of the body resting on the ground.
And then traveling your awareness down the legs, the thighs, the knees, the lower legs, the ankles, and the feet. And placing your awareness on your feet. Feel free to give foot massage to yourself or anyone else if you wish. Pressing the thumbs or fingers into the soles of the feet, ever so mindfully and gently. And now, feel free to continue with massage and body awareness as we listen to the sweet sounds of the tom drum. As we progress further into this yoga nidra. Maitri Mahamaitri Maitri Swaha. Om 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 Maitri Mahamaitri Maitri Swaha. So my friends, our Yoga Nidra deep relaxation is now finished. It is time to stretch and move, and perhaps open the eyes if they were closed, and emerge out of this relaxation very gently and slowly, perhaps not turning on any lights too soon, allowing people the time to emerge out themselves. Thank you for participating in this deep relaxation. Namaste.